Here's how a Sorcery power user uses our chat features. Okay, let's go into one of the projects I'm working on to see how the chat features work. So you access the chat features by clicking this icon here, which is the chat bubble, or clicking the type. This is in gallery view. If you're in listing view, which is more like a schedule, you access it same way. Click the type, click the chat bubble. So I'm going to open this up and see what kind of conversations I've been having in the platform. So the basic function of chat, if you go down to the bottom here, this is where you chat with people. You can mention people. Mentioning people is great because then they'll get a notification. You got to be careful. If you don't mention them, they may not get a notification. There's also some different features like adding attachments. If you use this private mode button, which is pretty cool, that means you can have a conversation more individually within a person so that only you and that individual will see that conversation. There's also a pricing submitting feature in the chat. So if you invite an agent in or someone and they submit a price, if they use the pricing feature, then that price again won't be visible to other members of the project. So you could have two agents giving pricing information, but they won't see that information, which is really great. Some of the other stuff I really like to talk about in the chat feature is not just the ability to have conversations with individuals. So it is a really powerful tool for inviting your agent in, having conversation about pricing. That this agent here also has given me some alternates. All this conversation, I consider it product information. It's talking about wattage per square foot. It's talking about color temperatures. So it's very relevant. Also, some of that conversation, as it usually does, also happened in emails outside of Sorcery. I love using the chat features to also log emails. So before I invited this agent in, he sent a few emails to me. I logged it. Also up here at the very top is a logged email from the mill worker. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to invite the mill worker into the project. So whenever we have a conversation, an email that relates directly to this product, I move it here. Another cool thing about product chat is the notes feature. So if there's some things that aren't really conversational, but they're notes that you want to show up in the actual spec, you can go to the notes area and add some notes. I love that feature because those notes actually get added to your deliverables. Another cool, powerful element, I guess, is that ability to take information from the chat and move it into your specification. So because the conversation is just sitting directly to the left of all the product information, you can see here that we've come to the point where we're actually providing shipping information on that. So that means I have a shipping date. So in another email, I got a shipping date. I'm going to then go to my order status view. I'm going to go down to, I have an estimated date here, but now I have a confirmed date that someone sent me. So I can log that here. So I'm going to go to, I got a confirmed date of shipping November 29th. Click save. So also as information kind of exposes itself in the chat, you can then selectively move that information over into the specification area so that you have it for later. That's a quick overview of the chat. That's how I use chat. That's how some of our power users use chat. It's one of my favorite feature sets in Sorcery.
Thanks for watching this Sorcery video. If you want to learn more, check out our YouTube channel or book a demo on our website.